Okay, we're live, I think. Are we live on here? Yes. So we're waiting for everybody to come on. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mimi. Yeah, I know I'm live. Alright, so Jack is now behind the camera. Thank you, Jack. You're welcome. Theo is downstairs.
Yes.
He's not here right now.
Yeah, he wanted to go downstairs, so I took him down.
Yeah.
And I was just playing in the playroom until it was time to log on and everything.
What are you playing?
I was just, that dinosaur book that I had? I was doing stuff in that, but I didn't finish. You should see one of my pictures. It was horrible.
Nice. Looking at.
And I was horrible at a bone. On a bone.
Okay. Hi, Aunt Steph. Stop bouncing. Yeah, Jack the cameraman.
Jack the cameraman. Ding, ding, ding.
I found a bow, so I put it on my head.
My ball chair's rolling off.
Here, ball chair. Here's a big green ball. Okay, can you hand it to me?
My chair.
Can you hand it to me?
What? The ball?
Yep, the ball. No, don't throw it. So this huge ball.
Thank you very
Jack
much.
is sitting on. Hi. On a bow.
Yeah, on the bow.
Okay, so we have one kind of short book and one longer book. Okay, so we're gonna give everybody a couple more minutes to log on.
Yeah. 3 more minutes until we're gonna start reading. And we always start at 1:05.
Hi, Aunt Kara.
Hi.
Sorry for the weird positioning of the cameras. The Instagram phone is charging.
Yeah, so we can't use it right now.
No, we are using it, but it's like it has to be
Yeah,
plugged
it's just a
in.
bad setup.
Yeah, but it's only for today.
Yeah. Unless it runs out of batteries again.
Hopefully it won't.
Unless.
So we're gonna give everybody like 1 more minute to log on.
Unless. Doesn't that sound like the launch pad from DuckTales?
No.
Unless.
No.
Not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit.
I guess. To adventure.
Show them your Scrooge voice that you do in the shower.
No.
Yeah. Do your Scrooge voice.
No.
Yeah. Scrooge voice. Before I start reading.
No thanks.
Yeah, do your Scrooge voice. What?
No.
I couldn't hear that.
Black with.
Can I see? Right here?
Nah.
Please? I'll do mine. If you do yours first.
Yours first, and then I'll do mine.
Bless me bagpipes.
Black me bagpipes.
No, neither of us are close.
You were close. Black me bagpipes.
It's not black. Okay, so welcome to my hair's a mess.
Welcome to Storytime with Adeline.
You're not Adeline. You don't get to say that. Okay, welcome to Storytime with Adeline. Today we're reading Bears on Wheels, a bright and early counting book by Stan and Jen Berenstain.
I thought it was by Dr. Seuss.
No, it's not. And Robert the Rose Horse by Joan Heilbroner, illustrated by P.D. Eastman.
So what is it?
Robert the Rose Horse and Bears on Wheels. So Bears on Wheels is shorter than this one, so I'm going to read Bears on Wheels first.
Why do you always read a shorter book first? So you get a longer book over with.
One bear, one wheel.
Two bears.
No. One bear on one wheel.
And then two bears.
No. Two bears on one wheel.
Four bears. Four bears on one wheel.
Three on one, four on one. Stop it. Four bears on one wheel, one bear on two wheels. Four on two, one on one again. To me, this is kind of like Go Dogs Go, a little bit.
Same. It should be Go Dogs.
One on one, three on three.
It should be Go Dogs Go 2.
No. None on four, four on none. So there's no bears on four bikes, and there is
No bears on one.
four bears on no bikes. Four bikes without bears, and four bears without bikes. One on one again. Oh, looks like there's some like policemen robbers or something in that tree. I can't really tell.
The robbers.
I don't know. Five on one. I think it's robbers, yeah. Or bad guys. Oh, look at the poor bear. Poor bear.
Wait, 5 bears?
5 bears on one wheel. 5 bears on one, 5 bears on none. There's 5 bears on one wheel, and 5 bears up in the air. 10 on one. Look at the poor little bear. He's like, ah. Imagine having 10 people and you're at the very bottom and you're riding the bike.
I would just
One bear on 5 wheels.
Oh god, now that bike is gonna bump into them.
What? 1 on 5. So 1 bear on 5 wheels. 10 on 1. 10 bears on 1 wheel. 10 on 10. 10 bears
On 10 wheels.
on 10 wheels. So it looks like they're both there. There's 2 people on a 2-wheeler bike, and there's 5
So,
sides. That's what it looks like. $21 on none.
21 on none.
21 bears on nothing. One on one again. The end. Next book is Robert the Rose Horse.
Robert.
Why does this girl have a rose in her hair? I don't get it. I don't get why the girl has a rose on her head. Does that make any sense to you?
No, maybe she was born with a rose on her head.
Maybe she's like kind of hole in her head. I'm like, let me just put some dirt in here. And when she takes a shower, she waters the plant.
Maybe you should. How's my mouth? How's my mouth?
Yep. Robert was a happy little horse. He lived on a farm. He lived with his mother and father.
She'll just.
Shh! I'm trying to read. Jack's gonna read tomorrow, right?
Yep.
One day, Robert had a party. It was his birthday. All his farm friends came to the party. Can you get me some water, please, Jack?
You gotta drink while you read?
No, I'm just gonna have a little sip. They had a big cake. Happy birthday, Robert, said all his friends. Happy birthday to you. Oh, look, there's some roses on this cake. The cake was very pretty. It had big red roses. Thank you.
There's barely any water in it since you just said sip.
Okay, thank you. The cake was very pretty. It had big red roses all around it. Robert liked those red roses. He put his nose right into one. He took a big sniff. Show me your...
No, look at my nose while I do it.
Took a big sniff. Then Robert got a funny feeling. His eyes began to itch. His nose began to itch. And then...
everything began to itch.
Kerchoo! Robert sneezed.
Achoo.
What a sneeze. Up went his farm friends, up went the cake, up went the roses, and Robert fell down flat.
On his face.
No, not on his face. Please stop rolling around that ball.
Okay.
Kerchoo! His mother called the doctor. The doctor looked at Robert. Say, ah, said the doctor. Ah, said Robert. Aha, said the doctor. I know what made him sneeze. I already know what made him sneeze. We need to know why he sneezed. I know I'm right, said the doctor. You will see. Here, Robert, take a little sniff. Robert put his nose into the roses. He took a little sniff. His nose began to itch, and his eyes began to itch.
Everything began to itch.
Kerchoo! Kerchoo! Right, Robert. Shh. Bang went the window. Bang went the door. Up went the roses, and the doctor fell down flat. I was right, said the doctor. Roses are very bad for you. There are too many roses on this farm. You must get away from them. You must go to the city. So Robert had to go. Goodbye, he said to his mother and father. I'll be all right in the city. I'll find work. I'll find a job.
Well, you're a horse.
Well, you can be a horse and have a job. You could be...
Nothing. You can be nothing.
No, you could be like people who like in a carriage business. You can pull carriages as a horse and stuff like that. Oh, that's exactly what I did. I totally didn't read this book before I read it to you. I totally don't know what's going to happen. Robert did find a job in the city. He went to work for a milkman. He took the milkman and his wagon all around the city. Told you. It was a good job, and Robert was happy. Robert liked this kind of job.
You need a nap.
You need a nap?
You need a nap.
No, you need a nap. I like naps. Then one day, a man walked right next to Robert. The man had a flower on his coat. The flower in his coat was a rose. A rose right under his nose. Robert got that funny feeling again. His nose began to itch. His eyes began to itch. And Kerchoo! Went Robert. Crash went the wagon. Splash went the milk. Up went the milkman, and the man with the rose fell down flat. Go away, the milkman told Robert. You cannot work for me anymore. Oh no. So Robert began to look for work again. It was hard for a horse to find a job. He looked for many days. One day he saw some horses. They had people on them. Say, I could do work like that, said Robert. I will ask for a job. Robert went to the door. A man came out. You look like a good horse, the man told Robert. You can work for me, but you'll have to work hard. You'll have to do everything you are told. My nose is so itchy.
And my eyes.
No, my nose is itchy. Oh no. 1 second. Okay.
That's going to be on your show.
Whatever. Okay, sorry. Somebody was calling us. It was from Africa. What? So Robert went to work. He did just as he was told. When he was told to go slow, he went slow. Canter, canter, canter. When he was told to go fast, he went fast. Gallop, gallop.
No, this is how they do it. This is how they do it.
Robert did everything he was told. I like this work, Robert said. I'm going to keep this job. Robert is being a bucking bronco in this last clip.
But he's not a bronco.
Ah, I'm falling.
I'm not helping you.
The air helps me. Thanks, air.
The air's blowing this way.
Not anymore. Then, one day, he took a woman for a ride. Everything was going well. But all at once, look, the woman said, look at those pretty roses. I want those roses. Robert, take me over there at once. She's a very bossy little woman. What could Robert do? He had to do as he was told. He took the woman to the roses. Again, he got that funny feeling. His nose began to itch. His eyes began to itch. And kerchoo! Kerchoo! Went Robert. Away went the wagon. Away went the flowers. Up went the woman, and the flower man fell down flat. Once more, Robert was out of a job. He still doesn't have a job. Well, did, but he doesn't anymore. Robert had to look for work again. He looked and looked. Fathers had work, mothers had work, everyone had some kind of work. But there were not many jobs for a horse. So there's this little kid, there's this boy giving a man a shoe shine, a girl sweeping, a girl selling lemonade, a woman washing a window, men at work, it says. There's this guy washing a window, there's this girl in the laundry place, there's people working on the roof of the laundry place, There's another person outside, like up on her house with the clotheslines. There's a guy outside of a market, and there's a guy washing his ice cream window. So everybody has some sort of work except for Robert. Robert walked and walked and looked and looked. Then at last, Robert saw something. What do you think he saw?
A horse.
No,
An
what?
old man on top.
No, what do you think Robert's next job is?
A horse. Working for a horse.
No, seriously, what do you think?
I have no idea.
Just guess. What do you
No.
think? What do you think he would be next?
Not that.
All right, nobody. Does anybody on Facebook or Instagram know? Anybody? What do you think?
No.
What do we think?
What are we thinking, Mom?
Well, Jack, you have to guess.
No, I don't.
Guess.
No, I don't.
Nobody ever is gonna guess this. He saw a job he could do. He could be a police horse. Would you ever have guessed that?
Fire horse? No.
I will go in. I will ask for the job instead. And go get the job.
Job.
When Robert came out, he was a police horse. He was a good police horse. He did all kinds of police work. So he's helping a kid across the street. He's stopping some cats. No, cats, don't go here.
No.
One day, Robert worked on Bank Street. Some men came down the street. 3 men. One of them had a black bag. They went into the bank. Robert did not see them. Robbers! Then all at once, someone called out, "Help! Police! Help!" Robert looked around. He saw the 3 men. They were robbers. Bank robbers! So they went to the bank on Bank Street and stole some money. The robbers ran straight at Robert. They ran right over him, and away they went. Robert got up fast. He had to stop those robbers. But how? How could he do it? And then Robert saw a ruse. It's not a big ruse, but it was a ruse. Robert began to think. He began to think fast.
Don't sniff.
Robert went over to that ruse. He put his nose right in that ruse. He took a sniff, a big, big sniff. Big, big, big sniff! And he began to get that old funny feeling. His eyes began to itch. His nose began to itch. Then Robert sneezed. Wait, no. Kerchoo! Robert sneezed. Never was there a sneeze like it. Away went the cats. Away went hats. Up went dogs. Down came birds. Bang went the guns. Up went the black bag. And the robbers fell down flat.
On their face. They actually fell on their face.
Hooray! Hooray for Robert! Everyone yelled. The bankman was happy. The policemen were happy. Everyone was happy. Robert had stopped the robbers. He had sneezed the robbers flat.
He sneezed.
The next day, there was a party. It was for Robert. His mother and father came. His farm friends came. The doctor came. All the policemen came too. Then one of them got up. "Robert," he said, "I have something for you."
A rose.
What do you think he has for him?
A rose.
Roses! Yelled the doctor. Hold on to your hats. Here comes a sneeze. Robert will sneeze us all to Chicago. Look how many roses that is. If you were like Robert, you would sneeze them to Chicago.
Imagine if he's gonna sneeze.
What do you think happens? Do you think he'll sneeze them to Chicago? And it'll be a cliffhanger? Do you think that or no? Yeah. Robert took a little sniff. His nose did not itch. His eyes did not itch. Then Robert took a big, big sniff. He did not get that funny feeling. That big kerchew had done it. Robert at last was all sneezed out, and roses never made Robert sneeze again. So he didn't sneeze them to Chicago. All right, so that's the end of today.
I seriously need a snack.
No, you need a nap.
I only yawned once. You yawned like 5 billion trillion times.
All right, so twice. Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I didn't realize you came home. It doesn't say that you're here. It doesn't say Desiree Donovan joined. It just says, I can only see your comments. That's a little odd, but okay. So, thank you for watching. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.